So, introduce yourself and just kind of run me through what you were doing beforehand and before you joined the Inner Circle, really.
Okay, so I'm Holly and I joined the Inner Circle because I was starting out TikTok shop affiliate. I was earning about £1.50 in a whole month before I started,
Hmm.
had no idea on product selection, didn't
Yeah,
really know what I was doing.
yeah.
So I kind of needed some support.
And then you probably had what I would like to call probably one of the most successful like first 2 weeks ever, to be fair.
Yeah,
So what did you do in your? I think it was like the first 2 weeks, wasn't it?
yeah,
As far as that, you got a viral video of High Smile, which is just crazy. And how much commission did you do from that?
1.4k.
1.4k.
Yeah,
Crazy. No, it's basically 7 days as well, wasn't it?
7 days that was. I was absolutely blown away. Couldn't believe
And
it.
hopefully we do have that thing come through them as well, which was what 2.5k for like
Yeah,
ads on Facebook, which is crazy as well.
yeah.
Just to get that straight away. And then since then, how have you got on? So like I know you did about what £500 last week.
Yeah, I did about 560 last week, so that was in
Yeah.
7 days.
Mhm.
Had a smashing day yesterday, and I'm doing really, really well today as well. So
Right. And before you joined the inner circle, what were you doing beforehand? Like, did you have any guidance before? Was you just kind of just winging it and just hoping something did
yeah,
well for you?
I was winging it. I was trying to
Mhm.
watch other creators, but
Mhm.
it just wasn't working for me. Like there was just no real structure.
Yeah.
So some days I was just like didn't have a clue what I was doing. I was literally randomly selecting products.
Yeah.
Clearly weren't working for me. So I just
Yeah.
needed someone to show me the ropes, really.
What would you say like your biggest frustration was beforehand? Was it like kind of product selection? Was it kind of picking out what kind of video style to do? Because obviously there's so much different things to go through, like your hooks, CTAs,
Yeah.
everything. And when you're kind of like blindsided, just like, okay, what do I do? So what would you say your biggest bottleneck was?
Initially it was product selection, but then once I joined the circle it was like I actually realized I had bigger problems than I thought because I
Yeah.
didn't realize just how much was involved.
Hmm.
So initially, personally, before I got all the guidance, it was
Yeah.
just what products do I pick, how do I do this.
Yeah.
I didn't even know what a CTA was,
Yeah.
so I
Really.
had no clue whatsoever.
Yeah. And then as far as like the first impression when you first joined in a circle, what was kind of your impression to it? Because I know there is a lot of things out there where they kind of just chuck you in a course, like
Yeah.
watch it, you have to your own devices. What was kind of your impression when you first joined the inner circle?
It was the amazing one-to-one support that was just there all the time. Whenever I had a question, even if it was I felt it was a silly question and it was never made to feel silly, it was like ask the questions, throw more stuff at me. So I was never ever frightened to ask. And I
Hmm.
think it was just genuinely the amount of support that was
Yeah.
just always there.
Hmm. And then what would you say it's like being inside the community? So it's good as well because it's not just like a case of just me all the time. It's like there's
Yeah,
other good creators in there that are doing really good numbers. That
yeah,
also, if you send something in, sometimes I don't answer in half an hour. They'll answer it for you as well.
yeah,
So it's good having that community as well. So it's just not like a case of okay, it's just me and you. It's constantly a
yeah,
community around you that can help you out as well. And
yeah.
you can see what they're doing also, which is good. But yeah, I mean, so you did 1.4k in your first like well not first 7 days after your first kind of like warming up period, and then the second week I think it was you did
Yeah.
1.4k, and just to go viral that early on is crazy to be fair. And then like, was there a specific moment when you thought, okay, this is actually working? Because like I know everyone has that kind of spark moment where they're like, oh, like I can genuinely make good money from doing this. Because I know once you're doing like £1.50 a month beforehand, it's kind of like, do you know what? Does this actually work? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I literally put everything, I implemented everything that I was taught,
Hmm.
and I did not expect results, especially in the first week, not even in the second week, and not even like now, further down the line. So
Yeah.
for me, it was like I was absolutely blown away by it, and I thought, oh,
Yeah.
maybe it's just a blip, maybe it's just I've just struck lucky.
Yeah.
But ever since I joined, every week has been great for me.
Yeah.
It's just insane.
And then it's like, do you know what, it's weird as well because when you've tried so many different side hustles, I'm not sure if I think you've tried quite a few. It's
Yeah,
like you kind of start believing, does it actually work? Does anything actually work? Do you know what I mean?
yeah,
And then when you finally hit something that actually works, you're like, oh, it was worth trying all those different things, and then finally finding something that worked for you. Um,
definitely.
but like, how do you feel now compared to when you first started? Do you feel like you're a lot more confident now within your content? Do you feel
Oh,
like you have a better idea how things works? How things work?
100%, 100%. Like every time I pick up my phone now, I know exactly what I'm doing. I know
Yeah.
exactly how my lighting should be. I know exactly what product I'm gonna film. I'm gonna promote. I
Mhm.
know everything about the product before I turn that phone on. It's just about having the knowledge that you need before you start to make that video.
Yeah, of course.
Even down to the last process of like editing, like the
Mhm.
stuff I thought I knew, I
Yeah.
didn't know it all.
Yeah. And then what would you say to someone that's like on the fence about it? Because obviously there's a lot of we know there's a lot of other courses, communities out there where it's just
Yeah,
like, are they actually that great? And we know there's a lot of kind of
Yeah.
scammy ass communities out there that people will just take their money and just leave them to their own devices. What would you say to someone that's just on the fence about joining the Creators Collective Inner Circle?
Do it 100%. Like, I would have no question. Like, if anyone asked me personally, and I've had a few messages privately, and I'm like, just do it. Like, you will not regret it, because the support is always there. The community of everybody else that's in the course is incredible. Like, it's such a lovely community. And literally within my first few days, I was blown away with how much I'd learned, how much I'd taken on board. And it's so easy to get to grasp of it, because I'm not a massive tech person.
Yeah.
But actually, it's not as hard as you think it might be.
No, ideal.